Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Letiblu. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for being here. Go ahead and cleanse this tabletop. Cleanse the tabletop for Capricorn. Yes. All right, the spirit team is here at this time. All right. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. And I ask that you clear the energy at this time for myself and the collective, please. Thank you for having Capricorn energy and any of the energies that are coming in to receive the message. I thank you for your clarity, awareness, and direction. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, let's get started. Keep in mind, Capricorn, this reading is a collective reading. So if you want your personal reading, you can reach out in the description below, okay, to get a personal reading, okay? Yeah, that is the energy right now. What is the energy surrounding Capricorn spirit? What is the situation? What is the task? Maybe what is the solution for them, or any advice, please? What is it that they need to know at this time for the beautiful sign of Capricorn? Thank you so much. What is it that they need to know? Welcome in, Capricorn. Thank you. All right, surrender. All right, so I feel like a lot of you at this time, okay, there's a waiting period for something, okay? I feel like you're just, just letting go. Just probably just going with the flow and letting whatever happens at this time, okay? Maybe you've been through something and you've been waiting on something, and it's all about, you just going with the flow right now, okay? That's the energy. Yeah. And I feel like, this is a time where confidence is needed, okay, for you at this time, okay? Or you are building some type of confidence in this surrendering period where you're just like, okay, I'm just going to do me, and I'm just going to, just go with the flow. Whatever I'm going through right now, I'm just going to, ride the wave right now. Okay. I feel like you've been rejected plenty of times, right? And you may have a crossroads you're coming to where you might have to make a decision. We got rejection here, but with the X here, I feel like you're coming to something where you're going to have to make a decision. All right. And yeah, that is the energy. All right. When it comes to, this confidence and this letting go, there's something that you're going to have to be confident for. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, you come into a crossroads, okay, and it's a mystery. So, what this is meaning is that it's basically really just saying you're gonna have the confidence to trust, and surrender. All right, whatever it is that you may think is not what is, and Spirit is saying have the confidence to follow your heart, to choose the direction that your heart is most calling you to, okay, in this surrendering mode, letting God protect you and guide you, okay? That is the energy. And Spirit is saying to rest and know that whatever you're surrendering to and whatever choice you're making at this time, just follow your heart, okay? Rest in knowing that it's all about trusting right now, okay? And also watching your energy at this time. Yeah, and going with the flow, like I said earlier. All right. So just going with the flow and knowing that everything is going to be okay. That is the energy for you. Okay. At this time, Capricorn. Okay. Having the confidence whenever you come to a fork in the road to know that this mystery is something that, you need to use your discernment, but also be confident in knowing that you are guided. Okay, at this energy at this time. All right. So let's see what else is it that Spirit wants you to know. They want you to know that you can rest in knowing, okay? But this can also be for some of you that you really do need to really do rest at the same time or take a break, okay? That is the energy to knowing that you have the support that you need, okay, at this time. All right. What else is it that they need to know, Spirit? That the confidence is needed. Continue to smile. Continue to be happy. Um, Although you may not know exactly the direction where you are right now, you may be stuck, you know, when it comes to a decision that you're going to have to make. There is a choice. You see, there's a gate here. There's two, you know, tall buildings there, kind of like two blocks that are standing up. And it's like you're going to have to figure out which, you know, direction to go, okay, once you get through to this new thing, okay? But I feel like you're going to know. You're going to know. This is very intuitive. That's what the mystery card is saying. You're going to know. All right. Can we get something else for Capricorn, please? Let's see what energies are going to align with what's here for Capricorn, please. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. If you are feeling the energy right now, do please give a thumbs up. That energy also helps, you know, others to reach the message. So I thank you so much for the beautiful energy exchange. Yeah, so Spirit is saying, listen to your wise self, right? Listen to your wise self. Look at that. When it comes to letting go, let your inner compass direct the course of your life, okay? So, yes. So mirrors might be something of importance to you right now, okay? You see how she's hugging a mirror? So it's like listening to your inner self, okay? Knowing that you're wise and knowing that just surrendering to your higher self right now, okay, at this time. So listening is very important right now, all right? And Spirit is saying, when it comes to this confidence, don't listen to anyone else. Listen to yourself, okay, with independence. So this is going to be something where you're going to have to decide on yourself, and you're going to exercise your right to choose on whatever it is you want to do when it comes to what you're feeling, okay, what you're listening to, who you're listening to, okay, at this time. Because it looks like, you know, this is, you know, a person who has wings, right? So you're free to do whatever you want when it comes to your heart, okay, Capricorn? So if there's something that has been troubling you when it comes to confidence, Spirit is saying, open your heart. You have your wings now, okay? You're full of love, all right? And yeah, Spirit is saying the solution is all about your peace, okay? Embrace whatever it is happening when it comes to this, you know, crossroads. Let there be peace in knowing and not knowing, okay, all the answers. So let there be peace in not knowing all the answers, okay? So like I said, it is a mystery here. So Spirit is saying just rest in knowing that everything is going to be okay, okay? I feel like you're in deep contemplation with this new transformation that is happening. I feel like you're more independent in this new, you know, confidence that is building within you at this time. So that is the energy. And Spirit is saying, when it comes to the mystery, if you get too confused, ask your spiritual team for guidance, okay? All right? The divine will meet your every need, all right? So that is the energy, all right? It could be a mystery when it comes to you becoming a leader in something where you will provide guidance and you have the foresight at this time, okay? But there's something could be involving study as well, or it could be something that you're becoming, you know, when it comes to your heart space, okay? But I feel like, you know, a lot of you may be studying, okay, or something like that. That is the energy as well, all right? But yeah, so Spirit is saying you're protected with boundaries here as well, okay? So set boundaries, protect your precious time and energy, okay? That is the energy. But rest in knowing that you are protected in these boundaries, all right, Capricorn? All right, let's see what else is it that Capricorn needs to know, Spirit, when it comes to this energy. With this confidence, with this peace, with this independence. What else is it that they need to know? All right, there's a mystery here. And Spirit is just saying, follow your inner guidance. Continue to listen to what is being said to you from your higher self. All right, that is the energy here. Your spiritual team is with you, okay, at this time. And the only thing you have to do is really ask. All right, Capricorn, what else is it that the tarot wants Capricorn to know? What is the energy surrounding Capricorn at this time? What is it that they need to know, Spirit? All right, Capricorn. Let's see. Beautiful people. Let's see. Spirit is asking you to just listen. Listen to yourself. Know how important you really are to yourself. Look at that. Temperance. Look at that. So whatever you're surrendering to, I feel like there's an inner balance that is really happening at this time for you. Okay. I feel like whatever it is you're doing, you're an alchemist. Okay. You're an alchemist. Whatever you're doing, you're making things right. You're balanced. Your chakras are balanced. I feel like, this is the energy of you, got the exact synergy right now, the exact adjustment that needs to happen. It's like an alignment right now for you. Okay. It's like you got the perfect tea. All right. And I feel like you are going with the flow and you are listening to yourself now that I've pulled the tarot out. Okay. The Tower. The Tower. So something is going to build your confidence up even more. Okay, there's two majors here. So this is a major transformation. So I feel like you've gained your wings. That is the Tower. Like you've been through so many ups and downs, right? And you've been recreated so many times. And now your focus is laser sharp right now. I feel like that is the energy. I feel like now you're focused on your independence. Now that you've rebuilt something. Now that something has intervened to give you these beautiful wings, right? So with the Tower. So I feel like this is a good tower, okay? I feel like now there's something spread. Something is spreading for you, Capricorn. Okay, we have the King of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, your peace is major. Okay, you may have had a problem with a person, okay, or rejected by a certain person. But I also feel like this is you coming into your power. Okay, and that is really what's going to bring you your peace. Okay, with this King of Wands. Some of you may be needing to speak out for something. Okay, but I also see that there is a choice that you're going to have to make. Like I keep saying, there is a choice when it comes to your peace. There is a choice. Yes, there is a choice. All right. It might be the choice to, right now, I feel like a lot of you are standing still for something, but you may have to travel somewhere. Okay. And there's a mystery when it comes up to this travel. Okay. Yeah, there is a mystery, but you will arrive somewhere. Okay. And I feel like you could see yourself somewhere. Okay. But it's still something that you have to do in order for you to get the full picture. Okay. It's something you're going to have to do. You might have to go somewhere. Okay. Some type of travel where there's a mystery here. I feel like you've been waiting for something. Okay. And you're going to arrive there. Okay. You just have to hold that positive attitude. Okay. Continue with the positive energy. Okay. But there's something that is waiting for you as you are waiting for it. That is the energy. And you're going to be guided towards wherever that is, wherever this mystery is. And it looks like we have a tower in the back. What is that? Paris? You see that? So there's some energy of travel here. All right. All right. Let's get some confirmation here. What else is it that Capricorn needs to know? Thank you. Thank you, beautiful Capricorn. Ooh, so there's something you're being gifted with at this time to keep you even more balanced. So there's new pathways opening, okay, in your internal world. There's gifts being given to you. And I feel like this is your spirit team giving you something. While you're resting, right? While you're listening, there's something being handed to you. And spirit is like saying, accept what is happening, because whatever this is going to be a great deal for you. Okay, it's going to be something very grand. There's doors opening for you. Look at that, Judgment and Tower. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Like this is a wake up call for something. Okay. Spirit is saying, accept the gifts. You've broken free from something. Okay. And I can't stress to you enough that there is a choice and a decision that you're going to have to make. And it may be all of a sudden with the tower. Okay. Um, so just keep that in mind. All right. It may be all of a sudden or something that you're going to find out abruptly about that is going to kind of like shake your world, or you're just going to be shocked about something. Okay, that is the energy. Yeah, so justice is coming in. If you've been rejected for something, or you feel like something has been unfair, something has caused your peace to feel a little bit off, but Spirit is saying that things are going to come back in balance and you're going to be gifted something as well. All right, so this also has another gate here. There's a lot of gates opening. That's all I have to say. There's so many opportunities here for you, Capricorn. Look at that, the Six of Pentacles. You may feel like you've been untreated, like unfairly for something. You know, that's the energy I'm getting, okay? That has caused you to feel a certain way. But Spirit is just saying that be compassionate towards yourself, okay? And in this mystery, you're really asked to listen to yourself at this time, okay, as well. But know that there's support, okay? Know that there's support throughout this mystery, okay? That is the energy. Yeah, something has ended. Look at that. Did I mention about you gaining your wings on something? Look at that. You've gained your wings. Some type of initiation like has happened to you or transformed within you, Capricorn. Look at that with the Ace of Pentacles. So something is being gifted to you. The Spirit is asking you to listen. Yeah, there's definitely some new stability happening. So there's a grounding that has happened, and now you're rising to who you truly are. And that's why the judgment is here. Okay. So also there's justice coming in for whatever it is that you may feel less peaceful about. Okay. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to stand in your power and go in the direction of what your spirit team is telling you at this time, because you are now into this manifestation portal. Okay, you're manifesting so much right now, Capricorn, more than you know. Okay, that is the energy. So what else is it that Capricorn needs to know, Spirit? What else is it that they need to know in this energy? Can we get some clarifiers for Capricorn? Can we get some clarifiers? So can we get some clarifiers for the situation and for the, task and solution? Okay, because the solution is all about peace right now. Okay, and the advice is all about following the guidance that is handed to you. All right, so your situation is just going with the flow, letting go, being confident as much as you can, knowing who you are, standing in your power. Okay, so let's see what is happening. All right, look at that. We have wisdom. So right now, your situation is all about you learning, like you're gaining something. You're extremely intelligent. Okay, knowledge is the accumulation of information. Wisdom is the application of the knowledge. So right now, you may be in a testing phase with the temperance. You might be mixing things up, figuring out what you're gonna do here and there. But this is a gift. Like you're being gifted with something. Okay, as this earth angel here. So Spirit is saying, listen out to what you're being given, okay? Because you have this wisdom. And we have masculine, okay? So it's very powerful, okay? And I feel like, yeah, Spirit is taking you somewhere. Course correction, okay? Sometimes life throws us a curve with the tower, right? Only later do we realize it was a course correction. So yeah, somewhere overseas, I feel like something that you're gonna have to do, alone. But yeah, course correction. Okay, so that is the task for you. There's going to be a new direction for you. Okay, a new life, basically. Yeah, and Spirit is asking you to have the courage. Being courageous means facing and moving beyond something we fear. Look at that. Maybe it's somewhere you need to go over water. Okay, there's something about water here. Yeah, because you got 2 cards of water right here in the middle. But I definitely feel like there's a new beginning, and Spirit is asking you to have the courage, because this is what's going to bring you peace. And then we have, look at that, it's going to bring you wealth. So you're receiving something with the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles. Wealth is an abundance of ideas, inspiration, friends, health, courage, achievements, happiness, self-love, self-worth, integrity, self-esteem, wisdom, and fullness of life. That's what wealth truly is. And Spirit is saying this is what you have. Okay, this is what you have. Okay, and there's really no mystery to it. You just need to know this is your divine, gift. This is yours. All right, Capricorn, that is the energy. All right. So yeah. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to move out of your comfort zone. All right, Capricorn, that is the energy. Rest in knowing that everything is okay. And it's time for you to move out your comfort zone. All right. All right. Let's get a couple of final doors here. Let's get 1 card of symbols for Capricorn, and then we'll get a card of doors to find out what doors are actually opening for Capricorn. So wisdom, courage, wealth, direction change, wake-up call, choice, forgiveness, new foundations, individuality, alchemist, foresight. You have all those things. Wealth, wisdom, letting go. Beautiful. What is it that Capricorn needs to know? Assurance. Spirit is saying be assured. All right. And we have lust. Okay. So we have lust. Okay. A change meeting with a sexy stranger could evoke feelings you have not felt for some time. Singles and those in existing relationships may be prompted to consider their options. You may find yourself pondering past conversations and unrealized romantic possibilities. Regret, obsession, and fantasy are all unhealthy distractions, and a new relationship is not the solution you think it is. Address the real issue instead of adding to it. So take that as it resonates, okay? All right? But what Spirit is saying, yeah, there's temptation here on the bottom, okay? So be advised, if it is too good to be true or slightly better than average, proceed with caution. Think things through and do not act impulsively. There will be consequences for bowing to temptation. Avoid get rich quick schemes, secret meetings, affairs, or other prospects that are not above board as you risk losing something of great value to you. If you feel pressured, walk away. So if it's something in your life that makes you feel like you have to do it or rush to do it, Spirit is saying it's not for you. Okay, so just be advised with that energy. All right, because you're going through this transformation, okay, Spirit is saying this is a challenge for you. Okay, when it comes to certain things, you're going through something right now. This transformation is huge, but you're reinventing yourself. Okay. And Spirit is saying, think big, walk tall, and who knows where this change will take you. So still have the confidence, don't let that go. You're going to be directed. Whatever this is saying, you're going to be directed. All right. So what is the final cards for Capricorn? What are the doors that are opening for Capricorn? Doors for Capricorn, please. Doors for Capricorn. Doors for Capricorn. Doors for Capricorn. Doors for Capricorn, please. Oh, wow. All right. We got freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for the divine sacred reason. All right. So we got 1 on the bottom. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. All right. So something about guidance here. We also have this one. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. So someone is thinking about you, Capricorn. Okay. We have sunset. Okay. That means something has ended. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords and pain fade as the sunlight burns. So something has left. Okay. In your life, passages. Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. What I was telling you the whole time. You're in between this transformation thing. Okay? Birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. You got some beautiful gates here. Oh, yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. Look at that. Reminds me of the Fool card. All right, 2 more here. The art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Yeah, this is all about confidence. It could be something about you speaking up for something. Okay, Capricorn, if you have been hesitant for anything. All right, last one, deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. So like I said, you may feel like you're in balance right now because of this transformation, but Spirit is saying, keep holding on. You're gaining wisdom right now, and your spiritual team is here. Okay, Capricorn? So be advised that you are protected and that whatever this is coming forward, have the courage, you have the wealth, and you have the wisdom. And there is a course direction here, but you have help. And if you feel like you don't, Spirit is just saying ask. Okay? Yeah, heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. All right. So it's time to come out of the light. Get out of your comfort zone. Take care. Talk to you soon, Capricorn. Bye.